Joining us. I mean, your reaction to this, she had the reason for the Syrian refugee crisis. She mentioned conflict in the same breath as climate change.
Well, actually, it just goes to show you how disconnected Secretary Clinton is from the real world. You ask 100 everyday Americans, and that will be number 11 or lower on their list of the cause of any problems around the world, much less ISIS. We know that the current ISIS crisis that we have is lack of leadership. It's lack of leadership from the administration she served in. It was as a result primarily because the president left Iraq too early and is now trying to reinsert the same troops gradually.
Right. Congressman, also, while we have you, I wanted to ask you about the downed Russian plane in Egypt. Intelligence sources confirming to Fox News that they have evidence suggesting it was a bomb that downed the plane, not a mechanical malfunction. Do you believe it was a terror attack?
Of course, we don't know for sure, but all the signs and symptoms of that. You know, a plane that is at a cruising altitude, doing well, and then all of a sudden breaks up in midair and crashes to the ground. We know that the tail fell miles from the rest of the wreckage, and that suggests that it split in two. What would cause that but a bomb aboard? And also we have the traffic out there through the internet, and we have a ISIS affiliated group that is taking credit for it. So it has all of the signs and symptoms. I think the final investigation will tell us the final result.
And yet, I have to come back to it, Hillary Clinton looks at the destabilizing, the conflict in that part of the world and uses climate change as one of the reasons.
Well, you know, again, I think it's that shiny object that distracts us away from the truth. Again, this administration, including when she was Secretary of State, refused to engage on these issues, refused to take leadership, created a vacuum of leadership in the Middle East, and now we have a terrible crisis that's growing every day. I would say ISIS is our primary threat here, with Russia and China not far behind.
I think everyone else would agree with you. Congressman Fleming, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Sure.
Well, how about this? A new study